Good morning, all my creative friends. Today is Monday, April 24th, and the sun is shining. Yesterday it was raining all day, but I don't mind. I actually like to hear the rain, and we need the rain, and it made me stay inside and work on cards, which is okay. I love it. To start off, I want to excuse my voice because I'm getting over some surgery, and I'm not quite back to normal with that voice box, so I hope you can understand me okay. Today we're going to make a really pretty card, and this is from the stamp set Fragrant Flowers by Stampin'up. They have some really pretty designer paper, which is double-sided, and the backs coordinate with them. With the front, so you can put them together on cards and they really look nice. I wanted to show you, this is the packet that this one came from, and it's called Fragrant Flowers, and it's all different types of roses, color combinations, and the backs are really pretty too. The prints go really well with the fronts and the colors. And on the back, it actually tells you the colors that you can use that coordinate with this whole set. These are 12 by 12, so you can get quite a few pieces out of it, and even if you're cutting out flowers, you can still get beautiful layer pieces. So today, let's start. Today, the base, I'm going to change the base. Instead of black, I'm going to use this peachy color. I think it's really pretty and springy looking. So the base is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.5. The DSP layer, which is designer series paper, and that one is 5.25 by 4. Also, I'm putting a white piece on the inside, and that's the same measurement, 5.25 by 4. I also embossed a strip to add a little bit of interest to the front, and that size is 5 by 1.5. You can buy the coordinating die set. Let me show you that. This is the dice. This is the stamp set. And you can also buy the coordinating die set. And the die sets always have a couple of more designs or elements than the stamp set, which is nice. It adds to the whole set. So, for instance, this is the die that cuts out the double flowers. It has a background stamp, some added ones, and these are nice too because these you could use for your sentiments. Cut out your tags for your sentiments. But if you don't want to buy the dies right away, at least get the stamp set. It's really pretty. Okay. Now the sentiment that I'm using today is hello, and that's in the stamp set. On the inside, I'm putting a smaller flower, and I'm also adding one of the other leaves that's also in the die set. Let me grab that again and show you. See, it has an extra leaf and also buds. This is a little background stamp. So there's two different leaves that you can cut out separately to add if you want to add some three-dimensional look to it. So I am going to add a couple of those. All right, so let's get started. All the measurements will be on the site with the directions. Okay, so here's our base. And I'm going to put the inside in first so that I keep my ups and downs correct. This is a acrylic sheet, silicone sheet, sorry. And I like to use this for gluing because it keeps your work area clean. You don't end up with little gobs of glue that go on some of your pieces and then ruin your work. Okay? Okay. And like I said, I cut out a small flower to put on the inside. Let's see, I think I'll put it at the top. That leaves a lot of room for your writing, your sentiments inside. Okay, so we're going to take our bone folder and close this up, line up our edges so it comes out nice and straight, and flatten that fold. Okay. So now I look to see where this side is so I don't make a mistake and put it on the back. So here's our layer, designer paper layer. I don't really need the silicone sheet on a big piece like this, but when you're putting small pieces on, it's very helpful. Okay, and then we have the second layer that goes on here. And leave a little space so you can still see a lot of the flowers. So this one, I ended up turning it over and using the flowers, but I think it's still beautiful. And we're going to set this up on dimensionals so that it will really stand out. Well, let's see. Oops, that's not my dimensional. These are over here. I'm trying to look at where I want to put them because we want to slide those leaves in. Want to have room for that. If you have trouble with your fingernail, lifting these with your fingernails, you can use your pick tool and pick them up too. They come off pretty easily. Okay, so let's look at where we want to put this. Let's see. I think I liked it this way because this is a different color against this one, and I think that looks nice. And we also want to make sure we leave room for our sentiment. So I think, and I need enough room to put the leaves so they're not sticking off the card. Okay, that works right there. All right, let's put our little leaves. Now there's another great way to put glue on very open designs like that. And that's using a dauber. One of these little finger daubers, or whatever you have, a little blending brush or whatever you like have on hand. So you put a little glue on your silicone sheet, and then you dab it and just put it on your leaves wherever you want the glue. And I don't glue these all the way up because I like them to stick out a little bit. It gives it more three-dimensional effect. So I just put it at the bottom. The nice thing about these leaves is they're very open, so even if they overlap on your sentiment, which I'm going to put right there, it doesn't hide the sentiment. Put this one over here. Yeah. Should have put this on first, but I know I can slide it in. I tried it out first. And this also could go on a dimensional. Let's do that. I'm just going to wipe this off. It won't hurt anything. There. The dimensionals really, really bring the attention to the pieces, to the different elements on your pieces. There. Make sure you got that straight. Great. I cover on my glue. It's a good habit to keep covering it up. I'm also going to add a couple of gems. Let's see. This is a pretty color right here. Very good sticky on the back of these. I was making a card the other day and I went to take it off and it moved. It went bing, and I'm looking all over for it, and it ended up on the end of my pick stick. And I saw it eventually. There. I also like to use shimmer spray, and you can make your own or you can buy it ready-made. You just buy these little empty bottles at Walmart or wherever, the dollar store, wherever they sell them. You put 70% alcohol, and then you buy the shimmer. It comes in a powder form or a liquid form, and you just put a few little drops in and you shake it up. I'm going to do this over the wastebasket, so 1 second. Let's see if you can see that if I hold it up to the light. I think you can see it there. Just another little added piece to it. So there we have a really pretty, bright, summery looking card. I also had made it with a different color, which I'll show you that too. And this is the back side of the purple set. See, the roses come in different colors. Oops, this one's upside down. There. So it's a quick card. You just have to pre-cut things and put it together. So thanks for watching. If you don't have a host right now, and I can help you out, you just go to the website here, the Stampin' Up website, and you put in my site, my portion of my site, joycewickman.stampinup.net. If you place an order for $50 or more before taxes and shipping, I will send you a free card kit, all cut out, just ready to assemble. Okay? If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments and I will answer them. Thanks a lot for stopping by, and I hope you will again. Have a great day.